Alright. Okay. That should be... Oh, you guys can hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? I'm assuming that, well, I'm not getting any answer, so it probably didn't work. Not gonna worry about it. Oh, I can't be heard? Oh, okay, sweet. At least now I can finally say it. Hello, peoples. Bubba Ace here. I don't know why my mic wasn't working before. Apparently, OBS did not want to cooperate for the first couple of minutes. Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, I was building the first half of Stage 1 of the NWoR 3 course. Hopefully, I'll be able to complete Stage 1 in this stream. Probably not. I don't know. Another thing I discovered during the previous stream is that the viewing boss was getting a little, like, all over the place. And now I figure out why that is because each of the separate tabs in Roblox Studio aren't captured by OBS. Which means that I have to keep all tabs open, otherwise the screen's going to be all rocking and rolling and stuff. I also realized that I forgot to open up the tab for the terrain editor, so when I eventually have to open that up, I'll start to see the screen. Not exactly up being cooperative, let's just say. That's definitely something to look forward to. No, Cyrus, I cannot see the live chat. If you're wondering how I'm responding to you right now, it's because I am just simply, I can see into the future. Yeah, that's it. I'm simply seeing into the future. I do not see what's going on in the chat. You wish you could see into the future, but you can't. Okay. That's not going to get very even, I don't think. I don't even know. Alright, so what was this again? Lily white and brick. Okay. So let's brickify that. And turn it lily white. Because I think that is a very nice color. Anyone who thinks differently, good for you, I guess. Okay. Hello, Rich Squigs. As I say, hi, Janter. Hi, Noah. Hi, Hanam Youssef. Sorry if I mispronounced that. And Josed. Again, I apologize if I mispronounced it. I am very bad with names. That's really all I have to say about that. Just not good with names. Captain. Okay. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Don't know why I did that. Okay, something wrong here. These two aren't even. That ain't right. Yeah, let's, two. Uh, that'll have to work. Wait, maybe. Wait, okay. Okay. I don't have an estimate on when I'm planning to release Rising 3. I guess if I were to have an estimate of some kind, it would have to be, I want to say, late March, like maybe the last weekend of March. But that's just a guess, though. Because what I plan to do is not only make sure that the course is as good as it's going to get, like, there's no way to make it any better than it already is. Implying that I'm actually good at building this stuff. But also plan on working on Tournament 22, or editing Tournament 22, and maybe any of the other Rising tournaments. Even though Rising 1 is currently in development hell, and Rising 2 is probably going to get the super fast forward treatment. Okay. Not what I wanted to happen. Because I accidentally let collisions on. That worked. Okay. That one did not work. Here I go get. I actually have done the one chip challenge. I didn't actually do a video because, one, it was actually a dare at a Christmas party. And the whole challenge was to try to play Super Mario Kart while consuming it. My sister actually recorded it, but she never sent me the file. And at this point, I've kind of given up on trying. So it's probably one of those videos, I say that in quotes, like it's lost to time. If anything, if I were to do the one chip challenge or try it again, I'd probably do this year's version if they end up making a new edition this year. I probably will. Nope, I ate the entire chip. Even then, it wasn't a whole chip, it was like a quarter of a chip. Basically because it was a chip that was shared by me and 3 family members who made ourselves look like asses playing Mario Kart 8. Alright. During the time gap between this stream and the last stream, I did end up fixing a couple of things. I'll go ahead and show those while I'm talking about it. Yeah, one thing I did, something stupid that I did in the previous stream was I accidentally lowered the sand holding the Saturn, and so I lowered it, and so the dismount was all the way like into the water because I was an idiot. So I fixed that problem at least. So now that's not going to be an issue. Although I still got to work on this dismount platform because for some reason, it's much lower than I anticipated, and it's even lower than it was in the last tournament. So, if anything, if I made the Saturn more difficult this tournament, it's that the dismount is more difficult. As if the Saturn wasn't hard enough. Anyway. Another thing I was trying to do was try and create a unique looking bar for the Jungle Boogie, since for those who weren't around for the previous stream or didn't watch the replay of the previous stream, originally after or this is going to be a panic hammock, and following the panic hammock would be the windmill walker, which I've decided I'm not going to use for this tournament, and I'm probably just going to make it a scrapped obstacle because, it looked good on paper, but after time passed, after I made it, I wasn't satisfied with it at all, and I don't want to try and make a different design, so I felt like just create something different, which is still using the swing for the panic hammock onto the Jungle Boogie, or at least the bar, and then you attempt the rest of the Jungle Boogie. Anyway. I build the course to my likeness, or rather, I mainly work on building the obstacles at the training camp, and then I test the obstacles to make sure they're fully functional. Then I input it into the course, and then I do a full test run to find a time limit. Alright. So I think the swing is as good as it's going to get. I'm going to have to extend the terrain a bit. I have no idea because I don't play Call of Duty myself, and I don't even bother looking up any videos on YouTube, seeing if they do. They probably still do, but I'm not even bother looking. Alright. Fawn, brown, and wood. Okay. Fawn. Where's the fawn brown? Fawn brown. And wood. Okay. The new coat tasted like Pepsi. Or rather, Pepsi with artificial sweetener. I don't even know what an Air Jordan is, so I'm gonna say no. Alright, what was the moss and grass? Okay. So moss. Oh, it's already the same. Okay. Is it the same color or is it something different? This here. Let's see. Let's see. Forest green and grass. Is this the same thing? Forest green grass? Let me check. Forest green. Yep, it's the same. Okay, good. So I don't need to fix the rest of the bar. Although I do need to put the new bar for this. Yeah, I might, I mean, I kind of already did a video on how I edit episodes, but I probably end up making a future video about how I decide the run order. Like, all I say is basically run random.org, and that's that. Although, there's a little more to it than that, at least with Rising. And also for Tournament 22, it was not random.org at all, except for um, those who got a number and didn't show up. Because if you didn't recall, for Tournament 22, I had a little trials course, and depending on how well you do, um, not only do you get to decide your number, but you also get a safety pass. And before anyone asks, because I'm sure some people were thinking it, that yes, I have turned off auto jump at the training camp. So auto jump for mobile players is disabled. So now, if you're on mobile and playing the training camp, you're no longer able to auto jump. I know a lot of people complained about that in the previous stream. So yeah, Tournament 22 is when I'll celebrate having 2,000 attempts on the course. So number 1 will be 1901. Number 100 will be 2000. Okay. What? That was weird. I'm going to duplicate it just in case. I doubt there are actually 2,000 people in the community right now. I think we've kind of already confirmed that there are 200 at least, if you recall Rising 2. Although that was over a year ago. For all I know, that number may have dropped since then, but I don't know. That does not look even. That does not look even. How many ran Rising 2? I want to say 208. Although that number's likely going to drop to 205 since 3 of those runs contain 3 people who I'm pretty sure not many of us are fond of nowadays. That does not look even. Maybe I need to paint the bar a different color for the time being, just to try and get it even. Maybe I need to later, Sai. I don't get it. How is that uneven? Yeah, it's not even. Well, how can I possibly solve this problem? Oh, I know! That did not help me at all. Okay, what's the point of having a snap to grid move checkbox on and off if it still directs the exact same amount of studs. Hey, look at this. It's still moving by one stud, even though I have the check disable. I mean, you can't see that, but for some... That is weird. That's something else they gotta check on. Oh my god. This double clear thing's gonna be the end of me. Funny enough, I don't even remember saying that. I think that's as good as it's gonna get, if I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Gonna go ahead and delete that. I'll still keep those. Alright. Okay. So I'm gonna... Good grief, this mouse. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and cut that and paste it onto the Jungle Boogie. I have no idea if Daniel's gonna come to stream. Plus, I don't know if he's even gonna compete in Rising 3. He probably won't, but I'm not in his head, so... Okay. So again... Paste there. And then I'm gonna do this. You would be absolutely correct. Never gonna clear Stage 1 Spartan Sasuke. And I'm convinced that me clearing Stage 1 on Irish Warrior was a fluke. And no one can unconvince me. Hey, Copper. Alright, you get yourself comfortable, and I'll continue, this once you're comfortable. You good now? Alright. Now I can officially continue. Okay. Alright, so now I just gotta see if the vines here are the same. No, the vines, that's what I meant. Alright, let's check out the second vine. So it's a cork and wood planks, artichoke grass. And I can always just come back to this, so cork and wood planks. Okay. Alright, so the vines here are the same, but I definitely know that the supports are not the same. So these got to be changed. Alright. Forest green. Are these the same at least? Yes, they are. So I don't need to change those. Alright. And what color are these? Cork and wood planks. I definitely know that this is not the same. The same type of material, but not the same color. So close to accidentally highlighting an invisible wall. That would have been embarrassing. Not even going to bother asking because I already know the answer to it, but I'm going to go ahead and ask anyway. Why, man? Just why? Okay. One thing I'll probably need to do is extend this a little further. Probably. Maybe just a tad bit. Right. I'll probably work on the water and stuff after I've done the obstacles and whatnot. Just to make sure. Okay. Just want to make sure that I got the color right. There we go. What was this color again? Okay. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry, I'm being a little silent. I'm just trying to think of something else to say. Because if I can't think of anything, I'll do what I just did last time and just play some random music. Okay. Is that absolutely the way I wanted it? I think it is. That's not the part. How hell did that? Never mind. Don't know why my phone went off. Oh, hello, reality. Hope you're doing well. And hello, B. Beth Bello. Wherever you are. Pretty sure the swing's so hard, even though there's a collision on these supports now. Man, the wind is blowing outside. So if I suddenly stop streaming for whatever reason without saying so, it's probably because the wind blew out my power and whatnot. Bit of a heads up. It probably won't happen, but there'll be an explanation in case it does happen. Quite good, quite good, quite good. Just the same old, same old. Then wake up every morning, work, do something else, sleep, eat, sleep, rinse and repeat. 7 days a week. And one of those rando things is just doing this. I might keep the ball pit for the next tournament. I don't know. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna hang on to that studio light, but I'm gonna place it like right there for now. And it's hanging on to the barrier. Oh, that is just fan-tucking-fastic. There. Solution solved. Hello, Rebecca. And hello, Gio. Or Gaio. Sorry if I mispronounced it. I guess another thing I can talk about is that if you aren't watching realities of speed runs of Simpsons Hit and Run, well, that's definitely something you should watch. Because there are certain instances that are pretty awesome and funny at the same time, like the way you drift on the taxi. So there's your random sponsorship of the day. Not that I'm actually sponsoring anything or being sponsored by anything, but I digress. Ugh. Probably not going to keep that. Actually, I think I might. I think I'll put them off to the side for the time being. Just scooch that over. And now we have a random block that's playing buried in the sand. How exactly is that even? I don't even know why bother asking when I already know the answer. Ugh. Some days you don't think you're working too hard, but then you can't talk right. I meant to press the leave, but I accidentally pressed the play button for the background music I was going to use in case I ran out of things to talk about. I just realized how many lights I had installed in the Rising 2 course. I doubt that actually means anything, but something can probably get distracting. Alright. And now, bringing in an obstacle that was originally going to be in Rising 2, until it was replaced with the Blade Runner for reasons that I'm going to say are water under the bridge now. And for some reason, it is so laggy right now. Why is it laggy? I'm not looking at the tower, so why is everything so laggy all of a sudden? And how is this thing getting caught in the invisible barriers? Good grief. Okay, it is pronounced Geophoenix. Okay, good. Hopefully I'll get that right for when I'm doing commentary for 22. Oops, I just spoiled that Geophoenix is in Tournament 22. Well, the whole timer it's ruined now, I just spoiled a run. Yeah, I don't need this. That much I know. I might keep the slide. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Then again, I don't even think the ball pit is necessary. It had a purpose previously, maybe for the Pamming and whatnot, but not sure if it serves a purpose now. Okay, best movie I've seen in 2022. I'm trying to think of all the movies I have seen in 2022. Definitely saw The Batman. I saw Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Or I guess I should say I'm not just movies I've seen in theaters, but also just in general. Though admittedly, I haven't seen many movies in 2022. And I honestly don't have many planned for 2023 either. Uh, Sonic 2 and the Batman were the only ones I can think off the top of my head. I most likely saw more than that, but those are the only two that come to mind for the time being. So based on those two, I would have to say that the Batman is the better movie. Although Sonic 2 was really good. I personally think that the first Sonic movie was better, or at least Sonic 1 had a better story than the second one. But the second one definitely had more action and, well, obviously more characters. That's a no-brainer, but Sonic 2 had more action. Sonic 1 had the slightly better story, but that's me, though. Well, we have that. Okay. Okay, since I'm not sure what to do with the ball pit for the time being, I'm just going to move it to the side. Okay. I'm going to move that aside as well. I'm going to move this aside as well. Don't know why I started to float for a minute there. Sorry, just trying to... Breaking Bridge, that's what it was. I zoned out there for a second. Also, I was trying to figure out what this Oscar was called again. Now I remember. Breaking Bridge. Totally did not look up the Explorer tab to figure out what this was. Okay. Actually, what I think I'll do is I'll just extend this by 5 studs. Spaghetti or macaroni and cheese? Spaghetti, all the way. Probably more of a difficult question I would have given it credit for, considering that Mom makes a great spaghetti, but my great aunt makes a great mac and cheese. Although I don't have recipe for said mac and cheese, so that's one thing that goes against me at least. That's fine. Okay, so okay. Alright, I'm going to move this by 10 studs, just to know exactly. That went by further than I expected. So, ooh. Okay, so definitely not 11 studs. Okay, so it was 10.8. So let's move this region by 5.4 studs. I'm curious to how much... Only that much? That's not bad, actually. Alright, I think I'll leave it there for the tournament. Or just leave it like that. You know what I mean. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, there are other things that I do think that Susan has brought to YouTube, but of course with every good thing has its bad. Like under Susan we have YouTube Shorts, we do have YouTube streaming, and I want to say YouTube gaming as well. And of course, easier monetization. So those are the good things that Susan brought to YouTube. But of course, we can't overlook the bad stuff, such as kids being as marketed for kids, or you get your video demonetized, or whatever for using swear words, and um, companies abusing the copyright system like there's no tomorrow. And it's easy for them to do now more than ever. So now we just got to get someone to once again bring back the old phrase that was popularized in 2016, which was, "Where's the fair use?" And so, like, fair use? What's that? I'm honestly kind of mixed about the whole removal of dislikes thing. Like, I know on the one hand that some people say, like, you remove dislikes, then the video ends up being, like, bad or something, then you won't see the dislike ratio on that. At the same time, there's like certain creators that you just don't like in general. You'll just click it just to dislike it anyway. And quite frankly, I don't really think that the likes or dislikes actually fit the video at all. Because if it's a video by a creator you're just supporting and you just dislike it, that's not going to really do anything. If anything, that you just gave them, if it's a video that's being monetized by a creator you don't like, then all you're doing is just giving more ad revenue. So really, it's just kind of pointless to just click on it just to dislike it, when all really it's basically just a win-win for the creator, basically. And really, if anything, like the dislike button is really only visible to the uploader of that video, so they can still see like how many dislikes are in a said video. It's just people who didn't upload that video can't see the like-dislike ratio. Although I heard that there's like an analytics page for YouTube where you can still view the like and dislike ratio, but I don't know if that's true or not. Hello, DJ. That was the one. Okay. The worst game on Roblox, Adopt Me. Hands down. I don't think anything's going to get worse than that. Or if they do get worse, it's more like the good kind of bad rather than just the annoying kind of bad. Hello, NWoR Plays. And I apologize further. Hello, Kane. Sorry I missed you earlier. Let's see. Okay. So let's all right, let's that's good. Thank you for liking the video and subscribing. Ain't it always the way? You get in the mood and then one random big decides to be like, I don't want to move with the others. I want to be the odd one out. It's like, you can't be the odd one out because that's my job. Everyone knows that. Okay. Tell me this does not look like there's like no brick here, but really, I just highlight it and it's all the same pole. I like that effect. I'm just curious though if I'm recording doing press, but I think that looks cool actually. That's a little effect right here, little transparent effect. So I think I'm gonna keep it like this for the tournament. Like these are slightly transparent. I think they're like there's only like 1.1 transparency with these bricks. But I like this. I'm gonna keep it like this for the tournament. This looks so cool to me. Ironically, Geo, for me, it's the other way around, where the easiest for me was math, although hardest I had to say was science. I'm just really good with numbers, and I basically have a calculator for a brain, so that's why math is easiest for me. Okay. Now for the warp wall variant. I was originally going to use this wall here, which I originally named the corkscrew wall, but then decided to give it a more suitable name, which was the split decision wall. But again, much like the windmill walker, I started to grow a distaste for this, so I'm not going to use this for the upcoming tournament. So I'm debating if I should just bring back the lumberjack wall for the tournament, or just create another variation of the warped wall. Or just a different wall altogether. I'm heavily leaning towards the former, honestly, because I still think this is challenging and time-consuming. Granted, of course, there were some people who timed up and other people didn't struggle with this in the slightest, but that's kind of how warped walls are these days. Some people have an easy time with it, others don't. This would have been a great achievement or accomplishment for you might somehow align these perfectly on the first go. But that's asking too much. I made you 0.1 stud, thank you very much, not one full stud. Quit trying to make it act like I accidentally pressed the period button twice. Okay. That's fair. It is the same. It is basically depending on the person. Like some things are easier to understand than others. That was 6 initially, if I counted correctly. Good grief. This thing does not want, keyboard does not want to cooperate. Okay, so 5.8. Is connected? Yes, they are. Excellent. See, now this right here is basically a crime against humanity, that the truss is slightly longer than the platform that's holding it. That is a crime against humanity. Well, then again, I'm going to have to change this to a white brick anyway, which definitely easier said than done, considering that I'd have to separate the union of this brick. Nothing I'm not used to. See you, no end, please. This does not want to cooperate. Like, I try to raise as few studs as I can, but it just wants to be... See, look at the highlight on the blue there. It just wants to be slightly higher. Like, when I try to lower it, it tries to be slightly lower than this. And when I raise it up, it tries to be slightly higher than this. Ugh. So the only thing I can do is just forget about studs and just... Nope, it still doesn't make a difference just because it's a big target. May just have to create a slightly bigger map for when I Or then again, I could just make this totally different and just have a map here. Nah, that would look, actually that would look too odd. So I'm not going to do that. Hello, Val. I may just have to white brick this. So let's lily white. Hard to say about a favorite state because I haven't been to a lot of states. I guess I can mention the ones I have been to. I've been to, well, obviously I live in the state of Georgia. Most people know that already. Been to Florida, been South Carolina, North Carolina, Alabama. I've been to Tennessee. Been to Ohio. Been to Illinois. That was weird. OBS disconnected for a second. Is it stream? Is it still streaming? We're still streaming? Yeah, we're still streaming. Good. Good. Okay. Now, if I were to say what was my favorite... Okay. Yeah, just I've been to 9 states. As for which one's my favorite, uh, between those, I can't really say. I can certainly say it's not Georgia. I can say that much. Have I been to Kentucky? No, I have not. Okay. Okay. Where's the... There it is. So smooth. Huh. That was easier than I thought. That would be a little more difficult to, separate, but just take one simple separate, and boom. Now I'm able to readjust them. Well, not exactly readjust, just change the color and material of this block here. Nice. What? I accidentally pressed my scroll wheel, and we were able to see below the terrain. Go me. All right. Yes, everything that... hello, KJJT. Yes, everything that's going on in the course right now is going to be put in the training camp. I guess you can say that at least 50%, well, maybe not at least 50%. I want to say up to 40% what's currently in the training camp is, I guess, quote unquote, obsolete. While as such, I'll repeat again for those who just tuned in late that I have disabled auto jumping for mobile users. So, because people complained about that in the last stream. So, now people no longer have that problem. The list of Stage 3 obstacles are in the training camp. Those will be in the tournament, so really when it comes to Stage 3, I don't really need to do a thing. Stage 3 is going to be the same as it was last tournament. Alright. So let's see if this works. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't, but... It didn't quite work as well as I hoped it would, because this is green. It's probably because the gate break was green. Well, let's change that real quick before I, It just looks green, but yeah, it's still institutional white and a thing. Wow. So we're going to have an oddly looking green brick for the actual tournament. And yet, well, that's not good. Well, okay. First off, hi Daniel. And now the question, I don't keep up with Phil as regularly as I used to. Don't get me wrong, we're still like friends on Discord, and we still, chat every now and then, but definitely not as frequently as I used to. And it's been quite a while since I last talked to him, so I can't really answer like if he's doing well or not. I'm pretty sure that I'm certain that he is, but I'm not 100% certain. This did not turn out as well as I'd hoped, so I think the only thing I can do is just create separate mats around this. Yeah, that's gonna have to try. Okay, is that pronounced Saiku or Siku? Siku. Okay. Okay then, Siku. Okay. Are you gonna work this time now? You had better work. That's what I'm talking about. This still looks weird with this green brick in here, but some things in life you're just gonna have to live with. I guess while I'm at it, I might as well go ahead and extend this rather than just try to create super mass, since I plan on unionizing these. Kind of weird thing, actually, is I unionize. Let me, Goody goody gumdrops. I totally forgot that was a feature in properties. I am an idiot. I am an idiot. I totally forgot what is the thing. Don't worry about that stuff once I've input all the obstacles. Yeah, but this right here is bothering me. Like, this mat is lighter than this. This is definitely going to bother me. I'm pretty sure that people, just for the sake of it, like, when they're training at the training camp or something, well, not that this particular model will go in the training camp, but I'm pretty sure that now people just look at that and then just mock it for whatever reason. Not that it's actually going to accomplish anything. And I'm pretty sure that people are going to look at this like, oh, it's green. That's distracting. Oh, I'm going to fail stage 1 now because there's a green brick. Oh, I'm silly. I may just have to put a ramp or something right there. Okay, I know it's called a wedge, but it's still being used as a ramp. So I'm going to call it a freaking ramp. Yeah, Studio, you can call it a wedge, but it's being used as a ramp. Albeit a miniature one, but still a ramp regardless. Okay. Okay. I keep forgetting to see if new bricks I had it are anchored. Because I keep forgetting they don't automatically anchor for you. So I'm going to have to check on some of the other bricks. Well, I'm not going to be a perfectionist, so not many people are probably going to notice that, but at least during the run, but maybe I'll tweak it a bit later. I guess now I can check to see. Yeah, that's not anchored. Good thing I went back to check on that. Neither is that. And neither is that. That one is. And that's not anchored. I mean, I would have tested the course to make sure everything was in place anyway. I'm probably not going to do that in stream. If anything, I'll probably just do it in like once I finish the course and whatnot. Alright. Golly, that's... I keep forgetting that. Sometimes it slips my mind that the supports here are going to be brick and lily white, but the mats that are on top of them are not that. This is gold. And not cobblestone, smooth plastic. Can't you get anything right? Of course. Weird. It kind of looks like this mat and the wall here are kind of like they're connected, but like this one's a little slightly further into the wall, or the other way around for some reason. It doesn't matter. Alright, let me think. Was this everything? Just making sure that I have everything I need in case I'm missing an obstacle. So we have Rainbow Road, Saturn, Still got to work on this dismount here. Shape reflex. Swing into the jungle boogie. Now this one did slip my mind. Breaking bridge. Yeah, there we go. Breaking bridge. Lumberjack wall. And of course we got escape ladder. Maybe I should incorporate the ball pit. Otherwise it'd just be a really unnecessary big leap from the top of this all the way to this. And I'm certainly as heck not going to make it where you have to jump from here all the way to the first ladder. That would just be ridiculous. And even if I did try it, I'd probably have to raise this tower here by a bit. Otherwise people might bump their heads on this. Good thing I didn't delete the ball pit. Otherwise, I would have to go all the way to the training camp and duplicate a model there and bring it here, which would have killed about 2 minutes of my day. This looks good. Might have to make the slide bigger, though, admittedly. I would have to I'd hate to do that. If I'm gonna be honest, I'd hate to do that. But I feel it must be done. Problem is that since this is a union, I think it's better if I just show you. Huh, that didn't turn out so bad, actually. Huh, I was actually afraid it was going to get so, like, this was going to extend as well, but this actually worked out much better than I anticipated. Well, okay, that's actually not a tough fix after all. Goody goody gumdrops. So this will actually work. The updated union resize mechanics. Awesome! That is awesome. I remember those were a real pain in the butt. Just when you try to resize something and then it turns out to be like... Ooh, I'm gonna have to resize that one just a tad bit. And this... I'm gonna have to move this just a tad bit. For some reason, it's a little off balance. Last Man Standing for Rising 2. That is a spoiler. Even though I'm probably not going to edit the tournament in its entirety, I'm probably just going to give it the super fast forward treatment. So, well, there you go. I'm not going to say... That's kind of your answer. I'm not going to give you an answer until I release the tournament in the super fast forward format. If I was given the option to become immortal, would I accept or deny? I would deny it. Because while it sounds good, after you live so long, what will you do after that? And what if you would get bored? And what if you get lonely? Who would you be able to hang around with? And when something bad happens, like if I get maimed, if I get shot, if someone pushes me down the flight of stairs or something, I'd basically be stuck with that room like for eternity. I don't think anyone wants to be stuck with like a flesh wound for like 3,000 years. Even if it does heal over time. Though I don't think that lost limbs can ever regenerate. Then again, I'm not the Black Knight from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, so I can't really say for certain if that'd be the case or not. This sniper, was it the, yeah, it was the trip script. Though I can't remember if it was slightly nudged into the slide or if it was like this. I think it was like this. Might change that later. Am I going to super fast forward NWoR 3? No, because that's what I'm building right now. Because that's the course I'm building right now. I'm curious, though. Oh, yeah. Great. I can extend the size of the boss without worrying about the box getting bigger. Yep. Hashtag rare Roblox W. There's an update with robots I actually can agree on. There are many of the ones I'm definitely against, but some that I really like. Resize mechanic is one of them. Yes. Okay. I might actually have to raise this. Yep. Definitely gonna have to raise it. So I'm gonna have to, Alright. Did the wall? Yes, it did. Dang, autosave is lagging for a bit. Okay. So this here is a bit of a problem. Side of this is not the same side as this. Okay. So I'm gonna have to find out the size of this, and then I guess I didn't anticipate that the technically the ball pit balls aren't exactly unionized, so this might be a slight issue. No matter. I can just simply spread them apart one by one. And at the same time, we have to put a little brick in this wall here so that's even with the slide here. Or as even as I can make it. If I was given the choice to move to Mars, would I want to go there? It would really depend on what they've got there. Because if there's things in Mars that aren't too different from Earth, I definitely want to go there. But if there's like environments there that are even worse than they are on Earth, I'd probably say no. Tournament 22. The earliest I can say is April. The latest would probably have to be, well, I can't exactly give a latest because that means I'd have to try and work during that time frame. So I'm hoping Tournament 2 is likely going to air sometime during the summer. If I'm lucky, I can have it done as early as April. And I definitely don't plan on airing it sometime in March because not only do I think I'm not going to be able to get the tournament ready in time for March, but also because I'm hosting the next tournament in March. So really, I'd kind of have to be multitasking if I were to try and get things ready for tournament or for Rising 3 and editing the tournament 22. Okay. So let's spread out the balls. And if anyone's wondering, yes, I did that on purpose. Why did I do it on purpose? Because I can. Alright. I'm gonna... Okay. I think this was about right here. This one's fine, actually. Daggummy it's loader. Okay. Freaking autosave. Okay, I think I just had this 2 steps away. I'm trying to remember how this worked. And the final part, it's fine where it is. Okay. So... I forgot that I forgot to lower all this part because of this dadgum truss. Well, it still didn't decide the size of the ball pit balls. So I shouldn't be making that big of a deal out of it. There's a lot of things actually I shouldn't be making a big deal out of, yet I do anyway. Ah, I had it that time. Slightly grazing the floor. Good grief, it's just so many parts. Because of that, they're not gonna cooperate with the snap. That's just real aggravating. It means, if anything, I'm just gonna have to move all these one by one, and that's just... Oh, that's just so frustrating. If I just move these one by one, yeah, then it goes down much easier. It's just so many parts, though, to do just one at a time. It's... May have to. Since, once again, it does not want to cooperate. The way it should. Yep. Got to move them one by one. Daggum autosave. It really helps that autosaves for me, but... It gets distracting after a while, especially when you're just trying to get something in place. Yeah. Yeah, these aren't going to be a big deal to move up and down, since I can just resize them. No sweat. That's fine. And now we have... Now we have this. Can barely see the wedges on the wall here. Do I really want to connect the slide to the mats? Kind of don't really want to, actually. Should I? I think it's fine as it is. Okay. It's fine. Alright. Now for the button. Alright, until you guys have more questions to ask me, I'm going to play a little background music. Huh? I think it's fine. That's not going to be a problem. The autosave is going to get to me at some point. I know it. Okay. That's not what I wanted. I may have to separate this for the time being just so I can figure out what color this was, because I did not want to just take a guess. Well, gotta do it again. How is it that this was not this... There is no way that this was a wooden planks. Yeah, what was in here? What was in here? What did I have this at? No. Oh, good grief. Hello, Jack is Boom. Are you dreaming? Hard to say, actually. Alright. Alright, what did I have this as? No, it wasn't that. Definitely not that one. That's it. Seriously, what did I have this? That looks about right. Alright. Really, you're gonna make me... Okay. Yeah, gotta lock that. Yes, 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 How's this? That's fine. Alright. Now that's going to be the exact same size. Lo and behold, it wasn't. It's a little too far. This is fine. Is it fine? Well, now I'm going to have to work on the ball pit again because some of them are touching the walls. Or rather, they inside the walls. Like this one. There we go. That's fine. This is fine. This one's not fine. This one's definitely not fine. This is fine. This one's not. And that one's fine. Okay. And then we have a pretty long walk to this. There really is no difference between the two, right? Yes. So if anything, I just need to move this out of the way. Alright, pausing that, because I might switch to something else in just a minute. I'm thankful for the autosave, but sooner or later it's going to drive me crazy. Or I guess I should say unnecessarily crazy. If that even makes sense. Okay. How has it been almost 2 hours since I started this? Good God. I knew this would happen. All the dadgum custom trusses. I'm proud of him, but man, does it make moving a chore. I'm going to have to move this a bit to the left. Or right, depending on how you side it. No. No. Stay like that. Oh, this isn't even fully connected yet. That was everything. Okay, good. Alright, that was moving it 4 times. Let's try 5. So I move it about that many, but it's still a little... Okay. Okay. Want to make sure I wasn't going crazy with these specific parts, if they were part of the row constraint or not. Then again, this thing would probably be acting up if that were the case. Though I do have to remember to add the invisible barriers on the side of this ladder. Just enough to where people can't use the sides to climb up this ladder. But also not enough to where it's colliding into it and causing it to go out of control when someone's attempting it. And then there's the other matter of possibly moving the regen for the stage 1 clear button from right here and put it to like somewhere like maybe right here or something. Because I know that when I come to filming this tournament, someone with the fly command is going to play around with the finals, with this tower, stage 1 tower, forget to regen the button, and then whoever's running gets to this point isn't going to have a button to press, and I'm going to get annoyed. Although I could just add a rule that if anyone does do that, then they're banned. I don't know. Might be a little too harsh, but I just know that that's most likely going to happen during filming. Someone's going to play on this, forget to regen this, and it would be annoying. This is everything. And I still got to work on this. So I'm probably just going to have to extend this. Because I don't just want the walk-on to be this short. Especially when it comes to, okay, they're in the ball pit, they crawl out, and I'm probably touching the truss, which would probably trigger the ladder or something like that. So that's what I'm going to do. First things first. Highlight. Highlight all of this. I'm going to assume and hope that's everything. I think 10 status is enough. Yep. I believe this will work. Because I'm aiming to put like a ramp or something right here. Now, in the meantime, I'll go ahead and just extend that. But also to try and get this to touch, or to connect. There we go. Yep. There we go. There we go. Bingo. Alright, before I proceed, I'm out of water and I need to go get some. So, I shall be right back. Okay, I have returned. Now, before I continue, let's get some different music going. I think I used this song the last stream, but I'm gonna use it again. Okay, let's proceed. Okay. That's right, I was gonna put a wedge here. That's pretty even. I am impressed. Mainly with myself. Okay. Stopped myself before I went any further for some reason. Alright. I can only imagine that when someone ends up in the ball pit, that one of them's gonna roll out the roll the pit, roll down the ramp, and like hit the regen button or something, or more realistically, like land on this little log here and disrupt someone's performance. That would be this tournament's WTF moment of the day. All right. So now to move the regen button. I don't think I'll move it right there, because then people just, yeah. I think this would be a better place to put it, right there. Still not certain if it's a wise idea to have the flames erupting like in this. I'm next to the hole here. Maybe I should just move them a little closer. I may move these right here or something. No, not that one, that one. Might have to test it at some point just to see if those are the right place to put them. Like if they'll disrupt Bun's function or not. Furthermore, what else is connected to this? Oh. Of course, the source of where the flame comes from. Good grief, I'm an idiot. Yeah, no wonder. Okay. Hello, Alex. Okay. That should be all of that. Okay, so all that's done. The only thing I need to do now is work on the terrain. Oh wait, I'm not done yet. That's right, I still gotta put up the invisible barriers surrounding the sides of the escape ladder. Wait. Why you do that? Okay, there we go. Alright, so these would move 2 studs. Okay. I'm just gonna move down here. I wonder if they're connected to the escape ladder yet. That's the $1,000,000 question. The $1,000,000 answer is close enough. Okay. Deep. I'll move these 0.5 studs. And then one more down there. I don't think that's... Okay. So, 2 studs that way. Hopefully that does the trick of solving the... climbing the edge. I'm trying to remember if I had it this size on purpose, just in case this break was colliding to this tower, thus making the ladder all wobbly and such. I'm going to leave it at this for the time being, but I'm going to have to raise it by 1 or 2 studs just to make sure if my initial intent for this was correct or not. I want to say, though, that's the reason. Okay. And for those who were curious, yes, there is work to be done on Stage 2 as well, but I'm not going to do that in this stream. I'm going to do it in the next one. Again, not certain if I'm going to do one next Friday or the week after. Between now until then to think about it. Not saying that I'm ending this one anytime soon. I mean, I will be ending it soon, but I'll be done. I'm going to end it when I'm either close to being done with Stage 1 or when I'm pretty much done with it in general. Maybe not just done with it in general, just when I get close enough to where all I need to do is just work on terrain area and stuff. Okay. Yeah, there's this issue that's still bugging me. I remember that from last time. Okay. So now comes the time where I'm going to have to open up the terrain tab, and the instant I do, the screen is going to either extend or shrink. Gotta see what happens. And it shrank. I was afraid it would. Let me fix that real quick. I'm even going to say... Well, then again, I don't need the Explorer or the Properties tab for this, so... Let me, give me a sec. Just gotta readjust the screen to make sure that you guys are able to see everything. I think that works. Hello, Icardus. And to answer your question, no, that's not the reason it got scrapped. The reason it got scrapped was, or originally was, well, I don't want to say specifically the reason was because mainly it's water under the bridge, but it just had nothing to do with the slope update. There we go. All right. Had to delete it one more, eh? Okay, so let's where's the water? Watawawa. I can definitely confirm, yes, there will be a queue system for Rising 3. I didn't I didn't originally use a queue system because for two reasons. One, I wanted to be unique. Well, not that you need just not having to rely on a queue system, but also because I didn't know how to program a queue system at the time. So, not an excuse, but it's a reason. Those aren't excuses, they're reasons. Now you know. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. Gonna have to move this light. Good enough. I don't think I need that anymore either. And it didn't do much for screen, actually, surprisingly. Okay. Nope. Not what I wanted to do. This works. Goody, goody, goody. I completely forgot about this for some reason. Ugh. You know what? I'm gonna fix this off stream. Not gonna worry about it right now. Okay. Dadgum autosave. It's gonna be the end of me, I know it. Okay. So let's alright. Not what I meant to do. Alright. Let's put some more water right here. Some right here. Some right here. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, this is a little too much. Let's fix that right now. Okay. Hello, zombie. What's its face? That did not turn out the way I wanted it to. Well then, let's go ahead and fix that. Ah, hello, free. Hope you had a good time competing on your first Halo comp. And everything else going alright in the great old land of Warcraft of Wars. Okay. Do I really want all this open space of water right here around these shapes? Maybe I'll just this is fine. So we'll do that. Okay. So let's delete all that water. Fill it with sand. And then delete all this here. We'll fill that up with water. Indeed. Delete that. Fill that with water. Some things turned out more nice than others. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and let's try again. Delete that. And now fill. Nope. Still didn't do a thing. No matter. Problem solved. But now there's this issue. Once again, I'm going to fix that. Let's delete the water sound again and refill it with sand. At this point, NWoR Rising 3 is going to be a beach party. Ninja Warrior Roblox Beach Tournament 3 Beach Edition. How is this? Never mind. That's not distracting at all. Brief hole in the wall. And yeah, you can't really see it through the terrain arrow. It's probably just a building thing. Not going to worry about it. Okay. Alright. One more deletion of that should do it, and then fill it up with sand. That's good enough. For that at least. Okay. Hmm. this connect to the land? Yes, it will. So. Hmm. Okay. Why did it do that? Hmm. I think that's fine as it is. Yep. This looks fine. Okay. Well, that's a little too far. I have to extend this side of the water just a tad bit. Uh, hmm. Yeah, this is fine. It's fine, it's fine. I think I may have to put a little land in this area. I'll do that. Yes, no, it's still going. I can hardly believe it myself, actually. Alright. Okay, so this I was gonna fill it with water, and this I was gonna put some land. Turned out better than I was expecting. Not that I'm complaining. Hmm. So let's delete this. And water. More water, please. There we go. Well, this isn't right. Nope. One more. Excellent. Alright. I'm gonna have to move this up a minute then. Hmm. Oop. Silly me. Gotta lower that first and then delete, and so let's see how that looks. Atrocious. That's my answer, is atrocious. Let's fix that right now. Okay. That's a boost. Alright, let's raise that up just so I know. Oh, yeah, that's definitely going to delete all that. Okay. Let's delete all that. Actually, why? I'm going to rename the one. Excellent. Hmm. Perfect. I'm right now trying to picture this in my head that once these separate in the tournament, will some of these actually bounce around the water? I don't think they will, and even if it did, I don't think it's really going to matter. I think the only way it would be a problem is if somehow it glitched up the entire course. I don't think it's going to. I don't think that's going to be an issue, so not going to think about it now. Of course, obviously I'm going to have to test to make sure it's fully functional in time for the tournament. Kind of weird because usually I'd be doing this at the training camp. You have to do it to the actual course. Then again, I don't think anyone would really be interested in a stream of me building stuff on the training camp as opposed to the actual course. That would just be a waste of my time and everyone else's time. Okay, I don't really need to add any... I'm going to have to put some water here, actually. Uh, okay, so we have that. Goody goody. Let's lower that. Water. That should be fine. I'll have to work on that later. Don't need to put any water around here or here. I need to plug this up. I'm going to plug this up first. Grass. Okay, so delete that. Fill it up with grass. Gonna go ahead and extend that just a bit. How? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, nothing wrong with this at all. Whatever. Alright. Fill it with water. That did not turn out the way I had hoped. Let's try filling it with water again. Oh, okay. We're just going to create that result again. That looks ugly. I am not satisfied with this part at all. Let's try this. That looks even more atrocious. Ugh. Good grief. How is it that this one part does not want to cooperate? Alright, we're gonna just get a second. I want to spend the rest of the night trying to fix that one issue. It's just one of those things that drives me crazy. Or that will drive me crazy. Alright. So fill that up. Okay. So delete that. Okay. Most of the training's pretty much done. I'm gonna need to fill out some of this layer with sand and whatnot, and work on a few other things that are bugging me, such as the aforementioned that corner down there. And then there's this annoyance. Other than that, everything's looking good. Really good right now. Might have to delete some of this grass since it's becoming a bit of a performance issue. It was really just there for decoration and to make the place look nicer, but I feel that's starting to become a bit unnecessary. Okay. Let's take a look at stage 1 real quick. The course is not complete, or even stage 1's not complete. So you have Rainbow Road, we have the Saturn, still got to work on this. And then we have the Shape Reflex, followed by the slightly modified Jungle Boogie. Obviously, the vines themselves and the footholders on the vines are buffed from last time. They're a little smaller than last tournament. We have a swing onto a new Jungle Boogie bar. Then, of course, we have the breaking bridge by the lumberjack wall into the ball pit, and then the escape ladder. Okay, the question about the broken bridge. It wasn't I did answer it, but I'll go ahead and answer again since you didn't have the audio on. The breaking bridge wasn't scrapped originally because of the slope update. It was actually scrapped for another reason. I don't want to say that it is because it's water under the bridge right now, and I don't like to talk about it. Bottom line, it just had a little something to do with the person who originally submitted this obstacle, and that was it. And I decided to bring it back because, as long as it's all under the bridge, we can move on from all that drama stuff. So, there we go. It had nothing to do with the slope update, because really the slope update hasn't really hindered the obstacle at all. I mean, I did have to nerf it a bit to make sure it was a bit more doable, because there was the slope update kind of had a thing to do with it, but it wasn't a major factor in this being scrapped. It's still doable even with the slope update. I just had to nerf it a bit to cope with the slope update. Not to mention the original obstacle was more luck-based than anything related to skill, so I needed to change it to where it was more based on skill than luck. Okay. So there's still a little bit more work on Stage 1 to be done. For the most part, here's your NWoR Rising 3 course, or Stage 1 at least. I don't need to really work on Stage 3 at all, since, well, that's still going to remain in the next tournament. And there's the tower. So, I'm not sure if I'm going to finish up putting up the finishing touches on Stage 1 for the next stream, or if I'll do it out of stream, and then just start the next one working on Stage 2. But that's going to be for either next week or the week after. So yeah, I think this is a good stopping point to end the stream right now. This is going on for almost 3 hours, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are getting bored by now. So I'll go ahead and end it at this point. Thank you for joining me on this little almost 3-hour build. If you have any, well, I was gonna say if you have any questions, leave them comment below, but I'll probably just answer them in the next stream. Yeah, I thank you all for watching. Thank you for y'all's time, and I'll probably see you all either next week or yeah, the stuff's definitely gonna be put on the training camp, obviously. Yeah, but I'm definitely not doing a stream of that. That's just gonna be like done during tomorrow and when I start working on Stage 2. But I'm gonna end it right here. I thank you all for watching. Thank you for being part of this. And I'll catch you in the next stream, either next week or the week after. Until next time, ciao, peoples.